Adam Gase freaking sucks. And today we'll be going over why he should not be a head coach with the New York Jets ever again. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing another solo video. Thanks for all the support last time. By the way, just want to let you know. Today we're going to be doing a video on why Adam Gase should not be the Jets head coach anymore. I'm recording this as of Sunday night, so hopefully by Monday he isn't the head coach anymore and this video is outdated, but we shall see. So let's just get into the video. So, Adam Gase, he is not well regarded by Jets fans, to say the least, including myself. So, but if we want to learn about why he shouldn't be head coach, we should go back to the very beginning where he was first hired as head coach. So when he's hired as head coach, we were looking for a new coach. We had just fired Todd Bowles, and obviously that's he was a good coach, but we needed an offensive mind for Adam Gase. So we hire him. I'm thinking, it's okay. I was glad it wasn't Mike McCarthy because he was on the radar, and I felt like Gase, I didn't really know much about him. I knew he was with the Dolphins and he was okay. So I thought, maybe a good mind for us. So his opening season. This is early in the season. I realized this guy's not the right head coach. We start off 1-7. 1-7 in a year where we were really hyped up. Like, we were hyped up. It's like, oh, maybe the Jets can be a playoff team. This is all good. We can be good. And obviously, Le'Veon Bell gets hurt. CJ Mosley gets hurt. Well, no, Le'Veon Bell didn't get hurt. He got hurt for a little while, but it wasn't that big. CJ Mosley gets hurt week 1, which really derailed our season because we looked really good in week 1 defensively. And obviously, that derails our season. Sam Darnold getting mono. It all hurts. But even when the team was healthy, just the offense looked just flat beginning of the season. Even then, obviously, it's easy enough as a fan to blame the head coach. But when you saw it, the Jets were breaking records for lowest efficiency in offense. We were even worse than the Dolphins in terms of offensive efficiency, who towards the beginning of the year were literally looking like the tank they were supposed to be, where they were supposed to be the worst team in the league. And we looked awful. But then you can say, oh, but we ended 6-2. But no, the 6-2, I'm sorry, it was a fluke. And I'm a Jets fan. I love them to death. I'll never go out one day. I'm not gonna be one of those fans who's like, oh, I'm a Chiefs fan now. I love the Jets till I die. But the 6-2 was a fluke. The teams we played, if you look at the teams that we played, they were either teams that were tanking, or teams that like the Bills, who were just resting their starters because they had nothing to play for, or maybe just a mediocre team that just had no just purpose to just play. They were just nothing to play for. Like, there was not a single convincing win that I could find on that 6-2 run. Even at 6-2, we didn't even look that good. Like, I knew it was okay. So even though it was 7-9, it's like, oh, but we look good for the future. That's what we say every year. Every year, that's what we say about the Jets. And look where we are now. I've been a Jets fan for I think it's my 10th year. Wow. I'm 15, by the way. So, but it's just come on. I've never seen them make the playoffs. Every year we've been next year, maybe we can do better. I'm just sick and tired of hearing it. The change has to happen now. And obviously it starts with Adam Gase, which is why I knew at the end of 7-9 he should have been fired, because even though he had a good run, we knew that this wasn't sustainable. We knew. And that, I don't know but I knew. And now we're in this year, which is really the problem. We start off at this point, when I first recorded, it was 0-4, but now we're 0-5. I can't really tell the difference because I knew we were going 0-5. It just, week after week, it's the same story. At least compete. The offense is just bland as ever. It's not Sam Darnold's fault. Obviously, it's easy to blame Sam, but Sam's been honestly one of the only bright spots, even though he's had horrible plays, which, of course, I agree. But to a certain extent, that has to come down to coaching. You've seen a lot of other quarterbacks like Josh Allen with Buffalo. You've seen him. He had accuracy concerns, all that stuff. Even though he had a rocket arm, he was a really raw prospect. And you saw with good coaching and good weapons brought around him that fit the scheme. And now now look at him. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And the thing that sucks is I know Sam has that potential. I know it. I watched a bit of college football also, along with NFL, and I saw him at USC that year where he led them to the Rose Bowl. It was an amazing year. And that comes down to Adam Gase. You're the man that's hired to make this guy a great NFL quarterback. And you see with this guy, I remember I saw him against the Colts one week. He's making this incredible scrambling play, and he throws it for a touchdown. It's a beautiful play. That's what he could be doing. But it's down to your head coach. I know it's easy to blame the coach, but this is your fault. I'm sorry. If you are brought in to develop the quarterback, that is the main purpose, and you failed to do this, you should be fired. And you've seen it week by week, when it was against the 49ers, against the Colts, it's against the anyone. This shouldn't be how it is. It's just, and that's why I think he's fired. Like, you've seen this now with other coaches, like trying to salvage this, like you saw with the Texans with Bill O'Brien. I mean, and now I hear the report saying that because I was so optimistic, like you see, after the Broncos game, Adam Gase, if they lose, they get fired. It's like, oh my God, it's finally over. And then they let 37 on the Brett Ripien Denver Broncos. I'm sorry. And then I'm like, yeah, it sucks, but at least Adam Gase fired. And then what do I hear the next morning? We're sticking with Adam Gase because the front office apparently likes him. Like, what is there to like? I'm sorry. Am I missing something? I mean, I'm honestly not the most smartest person here. I'm a Jets fan, but I'm not like a crazy smart person here. But even I'm smart enough to know that, come on. If the person that you brought in is not doing the job that you asked him to do, and don't pretend that this is a long-term thing. If this is a long-term thing, if you brought him here for him as a rebuild and he's not doing well, fine. But you brought in C.J. Mosley and Le'Veon Bell, two players, great players that were in their prime. And while, yes, I understand C.J. Mosley, he's barely been around. It's been a disaster. And we're kind of going to be in cap hell a bit down the road. But if you bring in those two players to bring this team to new levels, it's obviously a short-term project. And if he's not coming in to do what you told him to do, then why is he still here? I'm sorry. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. And don't tell me, oh, but sir, it's like, obviously this team isn't good enough to compete anymore, and they lost Jamal Adams. I understand that, yes. But if you have a quarterback that is as talented as Sam Darnold, and you see him making these plays, I feel like the potential is there. And like I said, you have to be able to at least somewhat tap in. And I'm not expecting them to be winning the Super Bowl. Even when they got Bell and Mosley, I was excited. That was one of the most excited years I ever felt as a Jets fan. And still, I wasn't expecting oh, we're gonna win the Super Bowl, we're gonna dethrone the Patriots or whatever. But I'm expecting us to at least have a solid season where I see us compete and see offensive growth, which is what should be happening, especially with a quarterback like Darnold. And I just didn't see that. And that's why. If you told me at the beginning of year 7-9, obviously it's not actually that bad, but still, I feel like it has to be better in terms of offensive growth and competing against the better teams, not beating them, but at least showing that, okay, we're not a punching bag. You have to take us seriously, and that's why MJ should be fired. But anyway, that liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really appreciates us. We're actually still a very young channel, only been there since May, so we replied to all your comments. We really appreciate the community all around us, and it's really important to us. It makes us really happy when you just watch the video. So we want to know that we really appreciate that. And anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day.